let's get to know the controls of the car, okay? So when you're learning in a manual car, there are 6 main controls. How many? 6 main. 3 for your feet, and 3 for your hands. Can you see the 3 on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay, show me which ones. 1, 2, and 3, yeah? And then you have 3 for your hands. Steering, gear, and what's the next one?
Engine.
Handbrake, yeah?
Oh, handbrake.
So handbrake, gear, and steering.
Okay.
So these are the 3 for your hands and 3 for your feet. Let's talk about the 3 on the floor. What are they?
Clutch, brake, accelerator.
Which one is clutch?
Far left.
Okay. The best way to remember is A, B, C. A for
Accelerate.
B for
Brake.
C for
Clutch.
A, B, C. Okay. Let's talk about A. We normally call it sometimes gas pedal. I'm going to call it gas. Okay. Instead of accelerator, it's too long, isn't it? So what am I going to say?
Gas.
Gas pedal. So it's easier to instruct. Okay. Let's talk about that. For which foot do you use for that?
Right foot.
Right foot. How are you going to use it?
Push it down at like top of my feet.
Top of your feet. Why top? So you could feel how much you're giving, because your sensor is where? It's on the top. So when you are using it, make sure you use only the top part of your foot. I'm talking about the A, okay? And you use it gently. The instruction I'm going to give you is set the gas, a little bit more gas, a little less gas, off gas. So if I say set the gas, what do I mean?
No.
Press it enough to move the car. I'll tell you how much in a minute, but how much you press, yeah?
Yeah.
If I say a little bit more, press a little bit more. If I leave less, if it's off gas, gently off gas, but gently, okay?
Yeah.
Only the right foot.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about B. B for
Brake.
brake. Which foot for that?
Right foot.
Right foot. Why the right foot?
Because when you brake, you don't need to accelerate, so you can switch foot.
Okay, good. So you don't need both same time. Okay. How are you going to use it?
Top of your feet.
Yep. You could put your heel in the middle if you want and switch it, or you could take it fully if you want, as long as you don't use both same time. Okay. So for that, which foot? Right foot.
Yeah.
Top ball of your foot. The instruction I'm going to give you: cover the brake, gently brake, firmly brake, off brake. So if I say cover the brake, what do I mean?
So it starts to stop the car.
No, cover means
Come
on top of it, but don't touch it.
Okay.
Just put on top, don't touch.
Yeah.
If I say gently brake, gently, firmly, gently, off brake. So gently off, not like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So your foot, just say your foot is on the gas. If I say cover the brake, that means off gas, cover the brake, but don't touch it, because if you touch, what's going to happen at the back? The brake light is going to come on.
Okay.
We don't want that, do we?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So what's the job of the brake, by the way? What does it do?
Slows down the car, stops the car,
And gives the signals to the car behind.
Okay.
We should remember that. Okay. We talked about the which foot we need. We need the right. Okay. And the job of the brake is to slow the car, stop the car, and it gives the signals to the car behind. How?
brake lights.
Yeah. So if you cover the brake, like we talked about before, don't touch it. Now if you want to let them know that you want to slow down because there's a problem, what are you going to do? Touch it. So if you touch it, what happens at the back?
Brake lights turn on.
And then what do? Brake harder. Because if you brake hard in the beginning and the car behind is very close to you, what's going to happen?
They're going to crash into you.
So how do you tell them to back off a little?
Turn the brake lights on.
How do you do that?
Cover it.
Touch it. Always remember that, okay? So you cover the brake and let them know by giving them a signal which is just slightly brake. And then what do? Brake harder to slow. And then, okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cover the brake, gently brake, firmly brake, off brake. That's the instruction I'm going to give you.
Okay.
And the last one is the clutch. What does it do? What is the job of the clutch?
Sets the gear. What gear you're at.
Okay, it allows you to change gear. What else?
Turn the car on.
Does it? It does three things, okay?
Yeah.
Allows you to move the car. Can you move the car without the clutch?
No.
A manual car, you cannot move the car without the clutch. It's the clutch allows you to move the car. Okay? The clutch allows you to change gear. The job of the clutch is moves the car, allows you to change gear, and at the end it keeps the engine running. So we put the clutch down at the end. Why? keep the engine running. So you know, like we talked about, the brake stops the car. You brake, and then you put the clutch down at the end. Why?
Keep the engine running.
If you don't put the clutch down, car will stop, but the engine is gonna
Stop.
cut off. And we don't want that, do we?
No.
We want to keep the engine running as well.
Yeah.
Yeah? Done? So that's the 3 pedals on the floor. Can you remember all that?
Yeah.
Obviously, when we go and practice how to move the car, you'll know more, but that's the basic you need to understand, okay? Then the 3 for your hand. That's the handbrake,
Handbrake.
okay? What is the job of the handbrake?
Does it allow me to move?
Allow you to secure the car. So at the end, when you stop or you stop somewhere for a while, you put the clutch down, you put the handbrake on. Why? So the car doesn't roll. It doesn't move. It is not a brake. You don't use that to brake the car. You brake with the brake. Once you stop the car fully, you put the handbrake on. So the wheel is locked, so it doesn't move even if you're on a hill. What does it do? Secures the car so the car doesn't move.
Yeah.
Up for on, and then down
Down
for off. Obviously this one like a switch. Some car has a bar where you put it up and pull it down. Okay, so that's handbrake. What's that?
Okay.
That's the main important one. Okay, what is the gear?
Um,
You have to engage the gear for you to move the car.
Yeah.
And for you to drive, go up and down. Okay, have you ever used a gear before?
Ah.
Okay, put the clutch down. Okay, what is the first gear? First of all, let's understand. Bring the clutch up, actually. Bring the clutch up, okay. Okay, this part is known as the neutral,
Yeah.
the middle. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the moment, it's in neutral, right? Or is it? It's in neutral. Yeah? Okay. In neutral, when I let go, where is it at the moment? Do you think this stick is? Which part? Where is it? Which part?
so that's 3 and 4.
Okay. Is it 3 and 4? Okay. So if I don't do anything, where did I go?
3rd gear.
Where did I go?
4th gear.
So we know as soon as we go to neutral, we are in between 3 and 4. Yeah? We know that, don't we?
Yeah.
For us to go to 1, what do we have to do?
Push to the left.
And then?
Up.
Okay. For us to go to 2 now, what do we have to do?
Same, but
Push
left.
push it, and
Down.
keep pushing in, down. If I don't keep pushing, where am I going to end up?
And 4th gear.
Okay. If I need to go to 3, do I have to do anything? Just go where?
That's neutral.
And then?
Up.
I don't have to do anything, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where did I go now?
3rd gear.
Okay. If I just go down, where did I go?
4th gear.
Okay. Where did I go?
5th gear.
How do you know?
Because you went to the right and up.
And if I go that way and down?
6th gear.
Good. The only thing is the reverse gear, which is different for different car. In this car you have it here, some car you have it there, but you just need to know which car you're driving. For this car, clutch down to the floor. You have to go all the way, push it hard there, and then yes, you come at the end, and then if you come at the end and go up, where is it going to go?
1st gear.
Yeah. So for us to go to reverse, we come here and then
Push it.
and then out. Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Leave the clutch down now. Okay. Both hands on the wheel. Okay. Put your hands on the gear. Okay. Get the picture in your mind where we talked about. Look at the front. Have you got a picture in your mind? So where is the gear at the moment?
Neutral.
Okay. If you want to go to 3rd, what do you do? Good. Neutral again. If you want to go to 4th, neutral. Okay. If you want to go to 1, neutral. If you want to go to 2, neutral. If you want to go to 3, neutral. If you go to 4, neutral. If you go to 5, neutral. If you go to 6, neutral. If you go to reverse, neutral. Yeah. Okay. Remember, the gears are designed to go, so try not to brake it. Just guide it. Just guide it. Remember, because if you try to push, you're telling the gear that you don't know how to work. He knows how to work. He's designed to work. You just have to guide it. So let's imagine again. Both hands on the wheel. Put your hands on the gear. Okay. Take a breath. Get a picture in your mind. Okay. I'm going to say randomly, and you have to think where you need to go.
Okay.
1, neutral. But it's still not smooth though. You're still rough on it.
Okay.
More smoother. 1, neutral. 4th, neutral. 5, neutral. 2, neutral. 3, neutral, 1, neutral, 1, neutral, reverse, neutral. Good. Can you remember that?
Yeah.
That's the picture you need to keep that in your mind. Done. We'll go back to steering. Okay. Last one is the steering out of the 6.
Yeah.
Steering, what do you hold there?
Quarters, 3 quarters.
Okay. And don't cross hands. Try to do pull and push technique. How do you do pull and push technique? You pull it with one and you push it with the other. Pull it with one, push it with the other. We don't cross hands when you're steering. Why is that? Because of the airbag here. Okay. If you have the habit of crossing hand, and if this hand is there, and if something happens, you stop the car in emergency, that comes out, your hand is there, what's going to happen? You're going to knock yourself out, yeah? Okay, so pull and push technique, maximum time, what you're trying to do is keep this part safe, so there's no hand blocking that. Why is that? Where is the airbag? It's there. It's to save you. If your hand is blocking it, you're going to get knocked out by your hands. Okay, so pull and push technique is the best way, is the best method for you to steer. You would pull it with one and you push it with the other. Pull it with one, push it with the other. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So these are the 6. And then you have the indicator. Show me. Down for left, off, up for right, off. Good. And then you have the other, which is the fan and the radio, which you don't need to know now. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the control. If you need extra help on training for your ADI Part 2, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course, which gives everything you need for you to train yourself to master your driving and for you to pass your ADI Part 2. The course has more than 30 videos giving you everything you need for you to train, for you to master your driving, so that you fully prepare yourself for you to become a driver, a good, safe driver, and that you prepare yourself for you to pass your ADI Part 2. I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look and see and read. If you like it, you could always join the course.